This short film could have been titled "About those two who stole the collagen." I'm thinking, of course, about the word collagen in the internet. If we type into a Polish internet search engine a word collagen, we will see that for many first pages there will buzz about the results of Colway products. I'm one of those two who hijacked in a certain senses that word in the motherland. I even deem it as a sort of success, because collagen is an exceptionally catchy word in the marketing. I urge everyone to start business based on collagen, because this word pays, believe me. This is a marketing catchy word. This is a word that a good business are on. Colway company, that I co-created as one of those two who stole the word collagen, has focused on the beginning just on collagen. That was extracted in Poland according to specific Polish Aboriginal method of molecular collagen hydration from fish skin. That history begins back yet in the past century, even before communist bloc collapse in 1989, when three gentlemen, Mieczysław Skrocki, Antoni Michniewicz i Henryk Kujawa, still working at the time for Fishermen Cooperative Syrena in Gdynia in Poland, had received a task to develop for industry use adhesives from collagen that could be derived from abundant fish waste. But that history may start even earlier. In Poland of 70s and 80s of past century, biochemistry was not a science on very high level yet, though there was one branch of protein biochemistry where Polish science was on the highest world level. We were a country that has got a specialized research vessel called Professor Siedlecki that was sailing around Arctic, fishing sea organisms, for example, Arctic krill, to solve the problem how to supply proteins from this boundless ocean food reservoir. That project, of course, collapsed, because humanity solved the problem of food supply in a different way. The researched vessel was scrapped, but the group of scientists, perfectly educated in protein biochemistry, has left. Over a dozen of them had received professorship. Those three gentlemen working in Gdynia were also coming from that group. With very easy way, just dissolving fish skin in organic acids and then filtering them, had achieved a goal. Cola plus gen, from Greek cola means adherent, a substance from which adhesives could be produced, a substance that very quickly occurred to be multifunctional. And the filtrate of collagen hydrate could be used as a ready skin cosmetic. They very quickly noticed that. Those gentlemen, watching a hydrate under microscope, noticed something amazing. They noticed stable collagen triple helix, the molecule that twists into 3 spirals. It was the very first collagen spiral in modern days capable to keep its conformation of living collagen outside of donor organism. Collagen is formed only as a result of higher-order animal metabolic processes, only in vertebrates. There is no other way. There is no synthetic collagen. There is no plant collagen. That's just marketing gibberish. It always have to be the same. A small carboxyl group is formed, then first, still very simple amino acid, then those amino acids combine in chains, those chains form peptides, peptides form spirals, that after leaving a production cell braid into triple spiral that we call the third-order collagen. Very small molecularly, so small that some misunderstanding has instantly appeared. I'm going to talk about it later. The phenomenon of Polish fish skin lies in the fact that the fish has been eaten long ago, but for many years later. For example, in the jar still exists the same living triple helix like it was in the fish skin the day when the fisherman had gone fishing. This is phenomenon. We can say that it is one of the most interesting biochemical discoveries of the latest decades. But that invention had no luck. Two from those three scientists who achieved first collagen hydration are already gone. The third one has moved from Poland. Collagen hydration is a process when the collagen molecule attaches the water molecules. Hydration, it is not hydrolysis, and such collagens are known to the world. Hydration, it is not dissolution protein in water, though it is said, a bit colloquially, that up to third-order collagen is water-soluble. In fact, it hydrates water molecules. That substance, gel, created by collagen and water molecules, turned out to be ready-made skin cosmetic. Scarcely 4 components: water, protein, collagen and elastin, organic acid, in which a raw material was dissolved, and usually there was necessary preservative, later on changed to non-preservative stabilizer. There are no cosmetics with just 4 components. Even the best quality, the most expensive ones, when we read the Inchi composition, when we type it into search engine and in turns we analyze the component, it may raise our hair on the head because there is a half of Mendelev's table. This is the only natural anti-age cosmetic with just 4 components. There is no other cosmetics that acts on the cause of our skin aging, caused by increasing collagen deficit in the skin. They just fight the effects. Yes, it was sensation. Sensation that no one in Poland did take advantage from for many years. Our gentlemen have reported the invention to the Patent Office of Poland, but till the protection law expired, no one used it commercially. There have 2 years passed, even well over a dozen. When new founders of the method appeared, there were approaches to report this invention to a patent office again. Of course, modifications of the method appeared. Then there were for long time legal disputes. Who and what had actually discovered? Who was the first to apply this or that? Finally, after many years of legal disputes, the patent for method of collagen extraction from fish skin, the one we are talking about, was granted to Professor Andrzej Frydrychowski. Indeed, knowing personally a little bit about history of collagen researches, I can say it is the right person. Meanwhile, lots of things have happened. What is molecular collagen gel of so small molecular weight that peptides released after collagen triple helix breakdown are capable to penetrate the protective barrier of the epidermis? This is sensation. We can call this an elixir of youth. The drama of Polish fish skin was that no one believed in it. Even in present days, no scientific literature has been elaborated describing that sort of collagen protein. When we, people who made a business on it, are saying that it is transdermal substance, Cosmetologist, medical doctor, biologist reacts with a wink saying that we are charlatans because collagen, as a heavyweight molecule, hasn't got the slightest chance for transdermality, for passing the protective barrier of epidermis, not even saying about reaching the dermis. In fact, it is just semantic dispute, because collagen, for people who say that, associate with collagen fiber, or in the best case with fibril, and indeed with huge protein weight. Before we manage to explain what we are talking about tiny little collagen molecules that may be even lighter than 100 kilodaltons, the misunderstanding may easily transform into a dispute. Because indeed, collagen that is known to the world will never pass the protective barrier of the epidermis. It might at most get stuck in it, it may moisturize, it may play less important cosmetic functions, but hasn't got the slightest chance to act as bioactive substance. Collagen is known in implants, obviously fibrous collagen, injected but not in Europe as there is no legal right to do so. It is however allowed in the United States. Collagen is well known to sportsmen, collagen amino acids, various products made from collagen. This word is very catchy in marketing. While there was no faith, no acceptance for something like transdermal collagen, about those two who stole the word collagen. My partner in the business that we have started, Maurycy Turek, noticed in 2003, like those people who had earlier believed in potential of that product and were trying to achieve some business success and were trying to create a demand for it, they didn't succeed with it. He had a vision. He had found a way that turned out to be very effective for the product to reach hundreds of thousands of customers. The method was a customer interaction, method of sale hand-to-hand, method of recommendation of our collagen one person to another, being impressed of application benefits. Because it had to defend itself. If it didn't work, the phenomenon that was started by idea of my business partner Maurycy wouldn't have a slightest chance. However, collagen did work. It worked excellently. Maybe even the least in function that everyone counted for. They were expecting that it will remove wrinkles. No. Wrinkle in the dermis is a wound that is not possible to get rid of. In our body regenerates a liver in some extent, our hair and nails grow, and yes, the epidermis. Shallow wrinkles of the epidermis our collagen removes excellently. Deep, old wrinkles, no. However, the product is capable to delay for many years process of formation new wrinkles, because I remind you, it acts on cause, not just effects. Applied on the skin, it breaks down from triple helix to single spiral, then to oligopeptides, then to even smaller peptide chains, up to even single amino acids. The latter products of collagen breakdown migrate completely easily through the skin pores deep into extracellular matrix, where there are special cells called fibroblasts, collagen shipyards. Collagen is formed in 3 types of cells, though I will focus just on fibroblasts that produce collagen in our skin. There, inside of fibroblast, amino acids and peptides combine creating collagen spiral. That living like on a slipway in the yard is instantly searching for 2 partners. We are joking sometimes that collagen is a sort of deviant, that likes only triangles. And the spiral of alpha-1 type must to know spiral of alpha-2 type. 3 spirals combine into a triple helix. This is wonderful chemical creation. Wonderful, because collagen is also one of very few proteins, actually the only one protein, that in relatively orderly manner braids amino acids in its chains. It is always that the first in the trio is just one amino acid, glycine. Collagen is also an aristocratic protein. Collagen discriminates. Collagen of different types, and there are over a dozen described so far, never walk along into triple helixes. Collagen braids only with spirals of the same type, created by the same type of cells or of particular structure. Collagen, it is 70% of our skin proteins. It is almost 90% of our eye proteins. Collagen, it is all connective tissue, so the condition of our collagen shows the condition of our health. How is condition of our collagen? Such is condition of our connective tissue, and such is the fate of a man. Collagen may be checked. Everyone can go to iridologist. Iridology is nowadays accepted science. So everyone can go there and check the collagen matrix in an eye, because it is the only one place where it is possible. And there he will find out in what condition is his collagen. If it is dense, compact and collagen of beautiful structure, it means that genetically we can aim in 100. Because how is our collagen, such is our longevity. If it is disjunctive, sparse, of poor condition, it is necessary to very seriously take care of our health, because it means nothing else like the fact that we have weak collagen matrix, so we are not programmed for longevity. Of course, it's possible to improve our collagen matrix. It is possible to magnify collagenesis processes, so processes of creation in metabolic reactions new collagen molecules, from which new, higher collagen forms are braided. It is possible, whether according to whole body or the thing that is very important for ladies that buy our collagen, according to a skin condition. Let's not expect miracles. However, we can significantly prove upon the nature. Triple helix collagen created a sensation, direct sales network, customer and distribution network that we had created has sold millions of bottles of this product. However, in a certain moment, the glass ceiling appeared. Actually, it was there from the very beginning. As every protein, collagen denaturates in a particular temperature. In case of human, it is 42 Celsius degrees, and everyone knows that it hasn't happened yet that human beings survived a temperature of 42 degrees. This is the temperature when the collagen bonds binding triple helixes of our collagen break apart. The body must die. A fish, from which in Poland a method of pilfering of collagen was developed, is a cold-blooded animal, therefore its collagen denaturates, its bonds break apart in temperatures close to those which a fish was living in. First Polish collagens that were made in a form of ready-to-use cosmetics didn't withstand even 20 degrees. It was necessary to keep them in the fridge. Then, years of labor, new collagen gel manufacturers were rising up that temperature. With a little bit of luck, with natural method of keeping stable collagen triple helixes, we may hit even 30 degrees. That is still not enough to conquer the world with such a cosmetic. Logistically, it is a disaster. It was impossible to send collagen by post to warm countries. Collagen, in a hot summer, in many cases hadn't got a chance to reach from hands of a seller to buyer's safety of a home. It denaturated, triple helix bonds break apart and precious product turned into swirling liquid, and after a few dozens of hours stopped to be bioactive anymore. It became a normal collagen, like millions of them all over the world. I mean collagen hydrolysates, I mean peptide carrion that is used for many purposes and is much closer in chemical structure to gelatin than living protein. That defect was for us something fantastic, because protected that product from attempts of huge cosmetic corporations. They were not interested in products so fragile and of so low temperature resistance. Thanks to that, we had built Colway network that made on Polish molecular collagen a fantastic business. However, after about 10 years, when our business was celebrating tremendous success, when we had got a huge network, we have, of course, dreamt of international expansion. It was very difficult. With wonderful elixir of Yav, with wonderful natural protein, that was so unresistible to temperature. On this stage, we didn't even bother anymore that one may doubt in collagen transdermality, because at the same time the industry of synthetic biopeptides, biomimetic peptides has established, and no one nowadays questions transdermality of those peptides created in laboratories. Our peptides from collagen are identical to the laboratory ones, except one thing. The nature created them. Triple helix collagen was breaking down on the skin in uncontrolled manner. Thousands of attempts to describe the collagen breakdown process to oligopeptides and small peptides were undertaken, but none of them were repetitive. That was another problem of the product, because professionals were demanding proof of its transdermality. Only scientific researchers are capable to provide satisfactory proofs. Science doesn't value research results that are not repetitive, because non-single process of triple helix breakdown was similar to another. Each of them was different. So there was no repetitive results, there was no scientific proofs. We didn't bother about it either, because years were passing and we were doing our business without scientific proofs. We had our trade niche. However, we had also a dream to extend our business all over the world. To do so, we needed different collagen. We needed collagen that will retain the same benefits, but will not be vulnerable to temperature, will be logistically better, easier. We needed collagen that we will be able to raise the pH, because our gels weren't ideal for a skin pH, it was too low. We needed collagen that will be possible to emulsify with other valuable cosmetic components, because the one I'm all the time talking about wasn't happy about it at all. Most of approaches to emulsify it or combine with other components finished with its denaturation. So, it was a fantastic product, but of great restrictions for us. The dream that it will be better one day accompanied us for 10 years. Maybe a little less, because labor on creation collagen that would be commercially advantageous, easier in distribution, thanks to temperature resistance and other characteristics, started actually in 2011. Shortly later, I met a man who was a patron of this labor, an unusual man, passionate, same as us. We were from the same fairy tale. We had the same vision, the same passion. We will meet this man in the next part of this movie.